Hi, thanks for coming in. And I want first video, not per se for the cash stuffing itself, but to introduce you guys into my world of how I budget and the things that I'm going to be using in these series of budgeting videos as I perfect my ability to manage my money. All right, so to start, I would like to first say hi. I'm so glad you came. And I am so excited to be a part of this community and all of the added tools that I get from so many different people. And it just would not be right if I didn't take this first video to shout out to some ladies that I have watched in this community that have inspired me in one way or another and really gave me the courage to go on this journey, recording and sharing my experience in doing this. So, one of those people is Taylor Budgets. I love her. Spirit is just amazing. And she showed me that even when you don't have a lot of money to budget, you most definitely can make it work and you can save. Another person that I watch is Pink Budgets. And I love hers as well. She has amazing vibe of energy and consistency out of this world. And I just want to give those two ladies a shout out because they deserved it. So let's get started. I'm going to just introduce you to my beautiful binders that I use here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start with my everyday expenses. This is the binder that I used for things that I buy or spend money on throughout the week. And just to give you a little view into here, and my binders that I made, I love them. They're pretty. They came out really, really nice. This is wherever I'm going. I use gas in here. Groceries. This is for me and the kids. I recently became a parent to my nieces and nephews. The grocery tab for money that I am spending on groceries on a weekly basis. Personals is for things that I need to pay for throughout the month. For beauty, this is for beauty products that I want to get, like my nails or some custom jewelry or something like that. I go in here for that. For kids, this is just in case my nieces and nephews, they have something that comes up. I try my best to use this on a weekly basis as opposed to potentially going to one of my sinking funds accounts. And we'll speak about that a little bit later. For medicine, just in case someone doesn't feel well and they need some medicine, some over-the-counter medicine. Family fun is very important that we encounter more things outside of the home. Eating out, I'm focused on where the food money is being spent. Household, this is if we need to get something for our home. For giving, I want to be able to give people that maybe on the side of the road or just someone that is like in front of the grocery line that maybe be $1 short or something short. I want to be able to help those people if I can. And that is it for what I'll be using my everyday spending binder for. And I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown. Maybe someone wanted to know a little bit more about why do you have those binders, those envelopes in those binders, and I just wanted to do that. So on to the next one, which is my bill binder. Yes, this one I use 4 out of 5 weeks, meaning if there's a month that has 5 weeks in it, I'm only going to be stocking or stuffing this one 4 times. So I have my mortgage, which is, for my home. So I stuff this 4 times a month, as well as my home insurance, which I have this as an extra, which is the same as my auto insurance. I always do that, even though there is insurance inside of the mortgage. Auto loan, I have this for my car, which is almost paid off, but we're getting there. And my auto insurance, which is for my car. Utilities, I stuff this 4 times a month, and I'm really considering 5 times a month just in case, because I wouldn't consider this a fixed expense because it's not a fixed amount, but it is something that will have to be paid every month. So that's the reason why it's in my fixed expense bill binder, because of that reason. So this This is probably the only one that I would be stuffing out of this binder every week. Phone, I will be stuffing this one for 4 times a month, and it's for my phone bill. Internet, again, this is a fixed expense, and it will only get stuffed 4 times a month. All right, that's all for this one, this binder. Now on to my sinking funds binder, and it's probably the most stuffed binder I have in regards to envelopes. And this one we have car maintenance, which is if something comes up with my car that's outside of the warranty, which I do have on it, like new tires or something like that, I have that. For Target, I love to shop at Target, so it just made so much sense for me to give Target its own envelope. For taxes, I do this because it depends on the year, and sometimes I like to have a little extra cushion just in case I owe more than I project I'm gonna owe. For Amazon, again, this is another place I spend money at, and I want to be able to track how much I'm spending at this particular place. So that's the reason why I have this. So example, if I use my everyday binder, and I buy something from Amazon, I would pull what I spent out of there from here for kids' clothes, of course, school years, and kids always need clothes because they're growing. Kids savings, this is so that I can save money for the kids individually, but right now I just have them all in one binder for sinking funds. So I am pretty sure I'm gonna divide this up between kids, but right now this is how I have it. For clothes, this is for my clothes and when I need to buy some clothes for myself. For family fun, again, I know I have a everyday binder that I have this in as well, but we might do sometimes where we have a whole lot of things that are happening, and I want to be having a sinking funds for this just in case what I'm budgeting for the week we go over that. And sometimes we might want to be able to pull that from somewhere where I'm actually actively saving for that event. Electronics, I'm looking to purchase some electronics. I wanted to save for that. Vacation, I want us to be able to go on multiple vacations a year, but at least one, and I want to project that in my budget. Home maintenance, if something comes up that is not under warranty under my home, I want to make sure that I'm prepared for that because I don't want it to stop the flow of the home. And gifts, of course, various birthdays I want to go to or someone's wedding, I want to make sure that I plan for that as well. And that's it for my sinking funds. Next, my saving challenges. Now, these are some saving challenges that I'll be doing on a regular basis. My dollar saving challenges used for when I don't spend something in my everyday spending. Just some dollars left over, something like that, I bring them here on a weekly basis as I consolidate from the previous week. My $5 challenges is the same thing. My $10 challenges is the exact same. If I have some $10 bills left over, I bring them here. 30-day save is where I spend $1 the first day, $2 the second day, $3 the third day, $4 the fourth day, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna start this in December, being that I'm starting not at the top of November, so that you can be able to see how that goes. That as well as the 52-week save. I won't start this until the first of the year. And money bingo, I most definitely will be starting this at the 1st of January as well. Last but not least is my holiday savings binder. Now, my holiday savings binder consists of all the major holidays. For New Year's, I have a party from entertaining guests. I want to make sure that I'm saving for that as well. Martin Luther King Day, for this, I like to take the kids somewhere that has something to do with our heritage. Memorial Day, we budget for that because we have family gatherings on that day as well. Mom Day, which is Mother's Day, most definitely want to budget for that. I have a mom. Pop's Day is for Father's Day. I have a father, so I want to budget for getting him something. I have a brother who has kids, so I want to make sure I get him something as well. 4th of July is a big day. I budget for that. And Labor Day is a day in which, family gets together, so I want to budget for that as well. I am a veteran, so Veterans Day is very important to me. I like to reflect where there's like historical monument somewhere. Halloween, which should have been Halloween. Festive days, the kids really like that. They like to do costumes. Turkey Day, I want to make sure that I have a budget for that as well. Christmas Day, oh my goodness, we have a brunch the day of Christmas, and aim a sleepover the night of Christmas Eve. So that's a big event as well. And of course, the kids' birthdays. I want to make sure I'm singing for those. And I did put my mom, my brother's birthdays in there, but that is in sinking funds. What gifts is that? So, all right. As always, financial education leads to financial literacy, which leads to financial freedom.